Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Online, where we will continue our adventures into the newer content. And I will have hiccups because, fuck me, I'm recording. Wait to show you all of these videos until I've got a complete character, which should be in a few days. Alright, where are we going? Alright. Because I decided to grab just enough to finish off that project. Signs importance. Take a look at that and see what kind of thing dropped. Did I do this one? Let me see. YouTube. Bam. Trying to see what mission I did last week. I can't remember if I did it. No, not last week, the week before last week. I was feeling sick, so I decided not to. Okay, yeah. Alright, I did do of signs and portents last week. Okay, so we didn't end messengers, so we need to do smoke and mirrors. Alright. Go into here. Go to this.
While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Golden Area. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lucari. We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting a planet. These people might not be very friendly.
Make that one the primary. And then transform to it. Okay. This is the most current mission in the game. Because reasons.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded, and combat capable. Let's hope they're not hostile as well. As the ranking officer here, I believe you should be the first to initiate contact.
Thank you. Opening hailing frequencies. Went a little too fast there.
Curious. Perhaps they might respond more favorably to a familiar face. May I open a channel?
Worth a shot, proceed.
Unidentified vessels. This is Captain Kumar K. of the LSS Reskava. I extend cordial greetings in the interest of establishing peaceful contact between us.
Still quiet. Is the universal translator online?
I'm not certain. Wait. They're locking weapons.
Red alert.
I don't understand.
Fire to disable.
Reskava did nothing to provoke this attack.
I think this is the first time I've played after the big update from a couple of weeks ago. I could be wrong, though.
Alien vessels, this is Prime Minister Tulaman of the Kantari Union. I've ordered our forces to cease hostilities and ask you to do the same.
This is Admiral Anim of the Gnosis. Explain yourself, Prime Minister.
There's been a grave misunderstanding. It is customary for us to discuss such grievances in person. Will you accept my invitation to parley?
Yes, send us a meeting site coordinates. Anim out.
The Kantari. They survived. Somehow they managed to survive the devastation of Kentar and make it here. Incredible. Historically, Kantari were quick to distrust and attack. It would seem that hasn't changed. We should be cautious. Despite that, I am ready to transport when you are.
Before we beam down, we gotta take care of something. Cause this planet is toxic as fuck. So basically gonna go through each character, put on an EVA suit. Actually, no. She'd probably be best served. I doubt she's gonna be in the ground party. He might be though. Oh, okay. Was not expecting that. Huh. What's going on? Where's this other EVA suit? I know I have it. Alright. Let's try this again. Sorry about this. I think I lost my EVA suit somewhere along the line. Alright. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I'm coughing so much today. Alright, now we figured it out. For some reason, it didn't have my main party up near the top for all of them. Or else that would have gone a lot quicker. I hope I'm not getting sick again. That would suck so much dick.
Sacred trace of Lucar. The Kentari destroyed one world. By the 14th sacred trace of Lucar. The Kentari destroyed one world with their toxic ways, and it seems they're well on their way to destroy another. Unbelievable. This Prime Minister has much to answer for. Where is she, by the way? And why are we meeting on the street?
Message from the Kentari Admiral. Apparently, there was a minor error in the coordinates they provided with us, resulting in your current situation. Transmitting data to you. Coordinates for the Kentari Capital building to you now. Shall we be meeting you in negative? It's not far from here. We'll go on foot.
That Kentari on the street looks quite ill.
Oh. The readings extreme levels of toxins in this Kentari's lung without...
Reading high levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area.
We'll be dead in months. Because, yeah.
They still use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable. How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems.
Toxicability those are substandard at best.
What's that machine off to the side? Some sort of miniature store? It's full of breathing aids. People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it. Does that fluid look off to you?
Enemy target on sensor.
Acidic fluids with high levels of pollutants. Yay! is the future of Earth if we don't clean up our act. That's what they're saying.
I've never seen this level of suffering. Oh, they pile the refuse in the streets. There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Kill the Lucari and her alien lackeys!
Enemy target on sensor. Enemy target on sensor.
Ugh.
I see hatred for Lucari still burns in the hearts of some Kentarian, along with violent xenophobia. Hopefully their leadership is of a more diplomatic nature.
The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Kentari population at current consumption levels. The government has launched a new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle on the colony. The structural integrity of several housing blocks has been called into question by independent analysts. Ministers at the building authority deny any cause for concern as tower extension projects aimed at elevating the blocks above the smog level have commenced. The small business epidemic is on the rise. If you find a citizen collapsed on the street, call the nearest medical station. When you purchase breathers, make sure you provide for your children before you provide for yourselves. We must secure the future. Gitnan Roon, number 41 of the South Capitol Steel Vendors, received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable service yesterday. After the team's victory over the North Capitol Forgers, Roon celebrated by purchasing gold-ray breathers for each fan in the stadium.
The Capitol building is a short distance from here.
The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support.
You gotta love when
Even
you're
here,
walking on a
we're
planet.
all huddled in misery.
You gotta love when you're on a planet. You have to wear an EVA suit to walk around.
Another attack?
Enemy target on sensor.
You shouldn't have come here. Now you're gonna die!
Is that the last of them? Let's go inside. The Kentari have some explaining to do.
Alright, let's put everybody back in their
Well,
proper armor.
this place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
Mmm, that delicious, delicious hatred. It tastes so good in my belly. No, she gets that. That delicious condensation, condemnation. Gotta love it. So sweet. Da 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 da. You can have that armor. You can have this armor. And sword. There. Now everything is as it should be.
Welcome to New Kentar. I must apologize for the unfortunate incidents that have taken place. You have arrived during a period of social unrest for our people. I'm afraid so. The decline of our world has split the Kentari into two factions. The reformists, like myself, who wish to gradually change our way of life for the better. And the traditionalists, cling tightly to the old ways and all of the destruction that comes with it. The Kentari who attacked you were traditionalist soldiers. They see you, and especially the Lucari, as a threat to their existence.
What danger do we or the Lucari pose to your people?
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens from an advanced culture. To the Trads, you're hostile invaders. The Lucari, dangerous anarchists from our distant past, long thought exiled, now returned, and more dangerous than ever. The troubling part is they may be right about all of you.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic. The idea of working with aliens, with Lucari, will be controversial. That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Your suspicion is misplaced, Minister. We had nothing to do with all this.
You're not wrong, Captain. And we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above the pollution, but they live on borrowed time. Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
Zenkethi warships on fast approach to the moon of the planet. The Kentari forces are moving in to intercept their heavily outgunned. Go to Red Alert, we'll do what we can to help.
Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war. How convenient. Coincidence? Or a cunning ruse to weaken our defenses and lower our guard?
The Zenkethi are not our allies, as you'll see.
I believe you. Our moon is home to our agricultural sites and thousands of Kentari workers. Your help protecting it will be welcomed by my government. The sooner you can begin, the better.
Emo. It won't last long without help.
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Kentari.
You fight well. We're glad you're with us.
I think that the Kentari version of the Lucari looked kind of like the Nemoidians from Star Wars. They're the guys who were in the Trade Federation in the prequels. Anti-proton beam, anti-proton beam. Yeah,
Fight on! For the Union! For the Kentari!
Yes, iPhone.
I'm reading concentrations of the crystals targeted by the Zenkethi on the Kantari moon, along with numerous Zenkethi life signs and several protomatter signals. We'd better hurry. They may be preparing to detonate more bombs.
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now! I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lucari.
Increase power for weapons! Hit it with everything you've got!
Yeah, I did just drop a crap load of ships on top of them.
Watch out for the weapons.
Our shields can't take more of this!
I remember you used to do radiation damage to a ship to kill the crew on ships so you could prevent them from recharging their hull as fast. So they got rid of that stat. When they did the, I think it was when they did the skill system overhaul about a year and a half back. You know, radiation just does regular damage over time.
Keep fighting, no matter what!
We're too late. Running away.
And that's a protomatter explosion.
We detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there. No one. They're all gone. What did they do to us? What has happened?
It was a protomatter bomb. It eradicates all organic matter.
Is not lost, Minister. While we can't bring back the Kantari who were killed, we can help you restore your moon's food production capabilities in short order.
A likely story. For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed our food and weakened our military, Prime Minister. They mean to conquer us.
That's ridiculous. We just risked our lives to protect you.
Calm yourself, Pentar, and remember who is Prime Minister here. Captain Kumarke, I accept your proposal, provided there's full oversight from the Ministry of Defense at every stage of the operation. You'll understand our need for such security measures, I'm sure.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Have your observation team meet mine on the moon at these coordinates. We'll begin as soon as we're able.
We'll be on Overwatch in case the Zinkethi return. But yeah, that used to be the strategy for why you would use radiation damage, was to kill the crew. Basically chemical warfare. Gotta love it.
Alliance vessels, your interference ends here. Now.
Psycho ball torpedo to the face! You notice my tri-cobalts are moving a lot faster. That was one of the updates they made in the most recent patch. Is they made torpedoes a bit better. With my red beams of doom. Maxing relaxing. D5 relaxing. Nargle. Bada-boom. Bada-boom. Bada-bing. Bada-boom. Over there. Just flying Dorito through space. Spaceship. Wow, they were really freaking far away. Strange. I cleaned up the ships then. It's the game glitching on me. Ah, I think it's over here. Maybe? I hope. No? This is really weird. I'm not seeing any of the any more enemies left on the map. I'm gonna try something.
The protomatter emitters are in place. The matrix is stable and primed.
There we go.
Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence now. Something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why? I don't understand. I checked this.
Because we can't beam from that far away. This game plays a little fast and loose with the rules about beaming ships and stuff. Well, beaming from ships. You're supposed to be like within 40,000 kilometers, I think it is. Or is it within 40 kilometers? I can never remember which it is. It'll probably come up when we start watching the series later this year. Alright, now we're close enough for it to make sense.
I don't understand. I checked the settings myself. That moon should be covered with crops by now. I could use some assistance down there. Please join me on the worksite. Alright, let's begin by configuring the flow regulators at each of the transmission arrays. I'll observe the flow rates while you make the adjustments.
Gotcha.
Curious. Someone made adjustments to the transmitters that could cause a detonation similar to a protomatter bomb. But whoever did it wasn't familiar with Lucari tech. We have safeguards to prevent such a thing, so instead of blowing up, it just didn't work. I hate to say it, but I believe one of the Kantari observers made those adjustments.
I'm taking fire here! Help!
Attacking us is unwise. Very unwise.
Yeah, it is quite unwise on their part to attack people who have clearly proven to be superior to them in terms of technology over and over again. Especially when they don't even have a real territorial advantage. Because since the terrain is barren, they can't use foliage or whatever for cover.
Protomatter secured. We're safe. Those were traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage here as well. I've locked out access to everyone but you and me. We can make things right without any interference once we return to our ships.
Beam up.
All systems are online. We're ready to go. Initiating restoration process now.
I like the look of her outfit.
Protomatter matrix deployed. Everything's in the green. We did it!
It worked. Our sensors are showing a stable protomatter matrix in the formation of crops at all production sites. We owe you a profound debt of gratitude. Thank you.
The Marquis made this happen, no thanks to the traditionalists.
Their actions have shamed us all, but they will not get away with it, I assure you. Minister Pentaro is looking into it personally. He has sent some ships to escort you back to New Kentar.
Alien vessels, surrender or be destroyed!
Fire to the sea. This madness will fall.
Again, I was like, you saw me fight against odds. I should not have been able to win before. And yet, you're going to be foolish enough to continue the attack.
You forced my hand. You and your pathetic Lucari goldligger. It's time to end this. I will make New Kentar safe once more. Safe from you and the rest of the alien filth in the galaxy.
Stand down before more people get hurt, Minister. Final warning.
Exile was too good for Lucari. We should have wiped you out.
Attacking people.
Everyone in the defense force is loyal to Pentaro.
Again, I point out, attacking people who have proven over and over again that they're stronger than you is kind of a stupid move. I'm not even using a primarily combat-oriented ship. This is a goddamn science ship and I'm kicking their butts. Use that to give me some coverage while I recover health and shields.
I've suspected Pentaro was a traditionalist for some time, but I thought he placed the people before his personal beliefs. I was wrong. His madness nearly killed us all. And for what? Pride, hate, and fear. I wish to formally apologize thank all of you in person. Under the circumstances, we should meet on one of your vessels. The Rescava, if you're agreeable.
And now for the most abrupt ending to a mission ever.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here to share it with us. Diplomacy is part of a captain's job, as you know. I hope I'm up for the challenge. Welcome to the Rescava, Prime Minister. I look forward to working together.
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We almost lost everything today. Instead, we can begin to build a better future, thanks to you. There will be resistance from people like Pentaro, but we must continue to look ahead. To that end, we hope to work together with you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kantari and Lukari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world. Perhaps we can do so together.
Perhaps. We've got a lot of work to do before then, however.
Indeed we do.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
And that's how the mission ends. Like, you walk off to go to a meeting or something, and then nothing. It's kind of silly. Goddamn, that's an abrupt ending. Oh, cat. So needy.
After all this time, the Kantari are here, alive. I can hardly believe it. This will be quite the revelation back home. Many Lukari do not look fondly upon the great Exodus or the Kantari who forced it upon us. Still, we may be on a path to reunification, one that lets us rebuild what was lost with the Kantari. I truly hope so.
Like, you're the Diet Coke of Vulcans and Romulans. But that was the most recent mission. I guess we'll call it a day for Star Trek Online. Let me switch to the next game.